Hello, this is Vol from Norwegian band Vreid, and you're watching Metal Hammer Online.
Alright.
Well, on the Krieg album, we pretty much had lyrics based on, a poem collection from a Norwegian resistance writer, and this time around we're kind of more going into the actual happenings during Second World War in Norway and resistance work that way. So pretty much this time the history is more based on actual historical events instead of feelings and poems around it. And also we did that album in Norwegian, and I felt it was important to also have the concept explained in English so more people could understand it. Of course we get stories from that was mostly when we were younger to kind of get an interest for this topic, but after that I've been studying history for many years, and it's been one of my main interests, not just about Second World War and stuff like that, like everything back from the Greeks to the Roman Empire and further on into Norwegian history, but we try to find a focus that's something we can identify with, and then it's important to have a Norwegian aspect. And I think that especially in music you don't often see people actually write about World War II, and therefore I find it interesting to kind of find topics that no one else touches in that aspect.
That's hard to tell though, but
we will never again copy Winder in that way. I think some of the elements present that was in Winder are absolutely present in Vreid today, but we of course try to attack it from a different angle and do different versions of the stuff. So you will never actually hear Vreid sound like a blue copy of Winder, but I think there is no problem to hear Winder elements.
yeah, especially on the latest album, Milorg, you can obviously hear some melodic or more melodic parts in this album than we've done before. So, but as Jarle said, no, we will never do a copy of Winder or anything like that.
To be honest, I actually enjoy most being in the studio, not actually the recording of the songs, but being in the studio writing the songs. Writing music is my main reason for being in this circus, to put it that way. But then again, we love to go out on the road. To get the feedback from the audience directly when you're playing on stage is very important to us. And also I think that often the songs changes when you play them live. They develops and they kind of take in other aspects, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that happens. So
yeah, it's true, and it's also when you've been working on an album for over a year, and you finally can go out on a tour and present it to the fans. It's an amazing feeling, and to get the good feedbacks like we've done on this tour, it's really good.
And it's like a cycle. This one is I started working on some songs, then record them, go out, play a lot of shows for a year or two, and then I always get a hunger to kind of start on new material. So it goes in a circle all the way.
Definitely big speakers.
Absolutely. And to me that's quite an important issue, has become that these days people just listen to MP3 files on those shit white headphones they get with their iPod, and that's like nowhere at all getting the intention that was supposed to be on the album. Listen to it on big speakers or a really good headset. That's better than those shitty MP3 versions. And
that was also something we were really conscious about during the mixing process of the new album, and we wanted to have a real powerful album that you could listen to on your maximum volume on your
it should
stereo.
be. Also turn it up, the album should actually get better, because a lot of albums these days is like when you start putting the volume up, it's like screaming. It's not working like that, but it's sounding really nice and okay on a computer or whatever, and that's not how music is supposed to be. I think you need the dynamics of the music, let the music be able to live in that speak, not just be flat out there. So, and especially when we did the mixing ourselves this time, I was thinking, why do we actually bother using like so many hours on this, and then people just sit and listening on this shitty telephone or whatever, and that sucks. But hey, that's the way it is, I guess. I don't know if you're allowed to say that on camera. No. Well, what to say? No, there's so many different things, and you see when people come with tattoos and stuff like that of your band, that's a pretty good signal that you mean a lot to them. And
yeah, we have friends that have been listening to our music all the way since we started, and when you get real good feedback from them,
yeah,
that means a lot.
Yeah, we have like some people that we grew up listening to music with, and they come to us with this album and say this. It means so much to them, you know, and that's when you actually know those person and you know that they're not bullshitting you or trying to kiss your ass or whatever. That's actually one of the most, the best feedback you can get, actually.
Haven't got any.
We never get them. Well, you guys suck, you fucking assholes, Norwegian wankers. Yeah. There's always someone complaining, oh, you don't sound like Winder. We can hear that sometimes, and like, well...
And why have you done this? You did we like a previous album, why have you done something new? Stuff like that.
Always get it with the album. No matter how much positive response you get, you always go, I like the other one much better. Well, listen to the old one. That's no problem. Enjoy that one. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. We're not forcing you.
It's your choice.